it's not even an if. They are more likely to leave you feedback this way. It's not an if, it is definite. I saw a dramatic increase in the number of people leaving positive feedback for me by doing it this way. Finally sold those damn Hess trucks that I thought were never gonna sell. I used to think that that was a great investment because I got them for like $3 a piece, and I was like, hell yeah, I can get, you know, $20, $30, $40 a piece for these because Hess trucks are collectible. My mom used to love them. There was some from the 70s, some from the 80s. These got to be worth something, right? I sold 8 of them for $60 plus shipping, and actually, because I switched to FedEx, which I'll show you here in a second, I saved an extra $20. So I think I made $80 on that. I am super excited to, one, just get them out of here, but two, make a really good profit on them. Yeah, Hess trucks. Don't ever buy them. They don't move. I had to lot all of mine up together and ship 15 pounds of them. All right, here's a lesson in shipping that I just learned not too long ago because I'm an idiot. So hopefully my idiocy helps you. Check this out. All right. So you see this little button here? It is defaulted gray and not selected. It's like that normally. And I'm an idiot and never clicked on it to see what the rates for FedEx would be. So if you look here, $31.57 to mail a 14 pound, 7 ounce, 17 by 16 by 11. This is a lot of Hess trucks. But if you click FedEx home delivery, $18, more insurance, and gets delivered on the same date. Half the price, twice the insurance, delivered on the same date. And that's a FedEx home delivery. Definitely something you want to take advantage of and save some money on shipping. That's incredible. And I'm an idiot, and this is the first time I will ever use FedEx, and I've sold over 100 items. So don't be a Justin. Learn from my mistakes. Hope this helped. All right, just want to show you something that happened. I forgot which YouTuber I was watching that does it. Damn it, it stinks. I want to give him credit because it's really been working for me. All right, so we all know the number one thing for new sellers on eBay, the number one thing that can help is feedback. So check this out. All right, here's my feedback. I have 57 or 58 stars, but 57 from selling stuff, and I think 56 from selling stuff, 2 from buying stuff. But this guy right here, who left me feedback, left me this feedback 2 minutes after I left them feedback. So what the trick is, well, not trick, but the tip was, I used to leave people feedback as soon as they bought something. Then leave them feedback, say, hey, you know, it was great, blah, blah, blah. But now what I do is I wait till I get something like this, until I see that it's delivered. And then when I see it's delivered, as soon as I see it's delivered, I check every day. And when I see it's delivered, then I go and leave feedback. Because if you leave feedback first, nobody who bought something is going to leave feedback before they receive it. And when they receive it, 9 times out of 10, they forget to leave feedback, or they're just too lazy. But for the people who just forget to leave feedback, this is a great reminder that they get the little message, ding, from eBay saying that they got feedback. And then if they got the product already, and they got that feedback reminder, it's not even an if. They are more likely to leave you feedback this way. It's not an if, it is definite. I saw a dramatic increase in the number of people leaving positive feedback for me by doing it this way. So I would suggest leaving feedback for buyers as soon as you see that your product was delivered. There's your little hack. Or hack? Is it a hack or is it a tip? It's a tip, right? Just a tip. I'm just giving you guys the tips. Just for a second. Just want you to see how it feels to get good feedback. All right, so I've sold 163 items and I've gotten 56 of those people have left me positive feedbacks. One left me negative feedback but I got it removed. Yeah, let's talk about that. So I got negative feedback from a guy. I sent, it was an auto repair manual, and I actually even upgraded his shipping. I upgraded his shipping and sent it to him. He got it. Well, didn't get it lightning fast. It said delivered on my screen, but he says he never received it. And I was like, sometimes, wait up to 24 hours. Sometimes it hits delivered before they actually deliver it. So just wait 24. And he waited probably 12 hours, and then he left me negative feedback saying that the seller said I received the item, but I've never received the item, even though tracking says I did. Something like that, right in the feedback. And I'm like, how is that my fault? So I wrote him a message. I'm like, you're my only negative feedback, and I don't think it's fair that you leave me negative feedback for something that's not my fault. I gave you a discounted price and upgraded shipping, and I did everything that I was supposed to do, and you're still going to leave me negative feedback for something that wasn't my fault. And he was like, I'm not going to change it until I receive my product. So if I don't receive my product, I'm not changing it. What am I supposed to do? He's like, oh, he also wrote, you haven't done anything to help me track this package down. What the hell am I supposed to do? So I called eBay, told him about it, and within 5 minutes it was gone. So I would suggest if you ever get negative feedback for stuff that genuinely wasn't your fault, you call eBay and they can get that removed. It's definitely helped me. I don't know why that one feedback, it just hurt. Just seeing that one, like 99% positive feedback, it hurt, and I didn't want it. But thankfully that eBay helped out. So just a quick tip for you.
All right, people want to see, I got the GoPro with the strap. I just put the rubber band on to tighten it so it doesn't slide up and down. But that's the strap. And I put a little black piece of tape over the blinking red light, just so it doesn't attract attention. Not that I care if anybody knows I'm filming.
All right, here's another tip. I know you're going to watch a lot of YouTubers and watch a lot of different filing systems. A lot of them are similar, but everybody has their own filing system. Something you'll really notice a lot of YouTubers doing is polybagging, like clear polybagging pretty much everything they have, with these clear poly bags. And they clearly polybag and then they put a label on it. Like if it's in bin A2, they'll be like A2-641. Well, that's unnecessary. We use enough plastic. We don't have to destroy the environment needlessly. Like if you're going to ship something and you want to make sure it doesn't get wet, and you're not going to put it in a bag like this, because this is waterproof as well, then okay, I get it. You don't want it to get wet. Put it in one of these bags. But if you're going to ship it in something like this, there's really no reason to put this on it and then put it in something like this. It really doesn't make sense. Also, if you're going to do like a bin system like A2, like I have like A7, or you can go in A7 and find what you need without checking for A7-164. You know what I mean? That really doesn't make sense for 90% of inventory. Like if you have a bunch of things that are the exact same thing, but some of them are in different condition, then I could see you labeling those specific items, the specific items. Some people think it's, or say it's easier to find that way, but 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. It's, for me, it's actually made stuff harder to find, because it's like the packaging and the labeling kind of distorts what's in it sometimes, especially if I'm looking for, like when I had G.I. Joe guys. I got a bunch of G.I. Joe guys in there. All right, I know I'm looking for the white G.I. Joe guy that's all white. Well, I don't need a number on it to figure out that I'm looking for the white G.I. Joe guy that's all, you know, like white ninja'd out. I mean, so don't waste your time doing all that crazy filing. Definitely have a system. Definitely have a system, and definitely put it in your SKU so you know where to find everything, because otherwise you'll lose it. But you don't have to be so complicated or in-depth. Just use simple A2, put that in the SKU. It's in A2. And then take the damn bin out and search through the bin. It can't take that long to search through a bin. And if it's taking you too long to search through the bin, then you have too many things in that bin, or too many small items in that bin. If you're gonna have a ton of small items, put them in a smaller bin, or one of those drawer bins. If you're gonna have a bunch of big items, obviously you don't need to label those because they're big. You could find them, and you don't need to label those with the in-depth labels. All right, so there's just a quick labeling storage tip that I think would help, because when I first started, I was way too detailed and be like, oh, it's in bin A1-01, A1-02, A1-03, and then none of the items even look the same. If it's a baseball glove, all right, it's the only baseball glove in there. Well, you get it. All right, that's enough of the rant. Just wanted to give you some tips. So this was my tip video. I hope you appreciated a few of the tips. I hope you learned something. If you didn't learn anything, if you didn't appreciate it, put that in the comments down below. If you did learn something, I would suggest sharing it with another person that might be able to learn something. Give it a little thumbs up, a little like. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for spending the most valuable thing that you have with me. That is your time. And I value it, and I hope you learned something, or at least you're entertained. My name is Justin. This is the Make Money Flippin' channel. And I hope we can all make some money flipping. So stop watching me and get out of here and make money flipping.